It's the McChicken of beer hangouts.
What?
They're the best sandwich, right?
We're the best. We're the best fast food sandwich.
There you go.
For me, it's the McChicken.
It's for yep. All right, hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Beer Dorks Untitled. McChicken and Hangouts. What's everybody drinking? We'll start with Carrie because he is here first. Amazingly,
I'm gonna crack open one of these because why the fuck not?
Haze Mama.
Nope.
Oh, it's strawberry lemon from. Interesting.
Yeah. One of those beers that you never know is a beer.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we have that here or not. I'll have to take a look. I know I saw something similar to that, or I'm not sure if it's the same one. All right. What about you, Lee? What are you drinking?
I'm going to start off with a new one, to me at least. I don't know if it's a new thing in their lineup, from Hell Bay Brewing Company here in Nova Scotia. This is their Privateer Pilsner.
Ooh, I like the alliteration.
Yeah, at what's the 5% alcohol by volume, of course. And they say it's brewed to coincide with the Privateer Days, a yearly festival celebrating Liverpool's history of privateering. So there.
Cool.
That's cool.
I don't know if there's
all
that many. Yeah, I don't know if there's that many privateers anymore. I think pirating is sort of more prevalent in privateering at this point. The equivalent of privateers these days would be like corporate mandated security forces that shoot Ethiopian pirate boats or something. But
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Modern
Look at Sir
Francis. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
My mother is requesting my presence for a moment. I shall be right back.
Say hi to your mom.
Yeah. Silly your mother for me.
So Greg is here. What are you drinking? Anything? Or did you not crack on anything yet?
I had a steam whistle off camera, but I no proof of it, so maybe it didn't happen. And then I also had and then I'm gonna have an Octopus Wants to Fight because I'm boring like that. And after that I might have a Canuck. And then then who knows what else I'll have. I don't really have much other than maintenance beer right now, so
take a look at this in a second. But this is what I'm drinking right now. I just popped the cork on this bad boy. This is Carriquet Flyer from Distillery Fistois, which is a brewery I visited yesterday up in northern New Brunswick.
Oh.
And it is an ice bock.
Oh.
Now, were you able to communicate with the cashier?
It was a dude that was, trying to be way too helpful, so I kind of got creeped out and only bought 3 beers and left.
It's one of those guys that's like instructed to treat everyone who comes in as some noob to craft beer, and it's just like, this has got lots of hops, and this is this and that, and it's like, dude, I can read a fucking bottle. I know what this.
I'm like, I know more about beer than you do, so I'm like, just go away.
Or he thought Nick was a shoplifter. And he was just following around.
I'm there staring at like every single beer that they have in the fridge, and the guy's like, if you have any questions, he asked me like 3 times, and I told him, like, I'm so okay, I'm all right, I know what I'm doing. And it's just like after a while, I was just like, shut the fuck up.
You should just ask them like really weird shit. Like, so I noticed some of these say they have hops on them. What are these hops? And like is it from that Dr. Seuss book about hopping on pop? Like, is it?
Are they bitter?
Are they bitter? Are anything beers bitter? Because I'm really afraid of bitter. Do you have any? I don't want sour. I don't want it to taste like beer either. Do you have that? Doesn't taste like beer?
Yeah.
Wow, this ice bock has got a bottling date of October 6th, 2023. I mean, it's an 8.5% ABV Doppelbock, so I mean, it's fine. It's just, wow, you're selling a 2-year-old beer in the brewery. And they have a lot of them left. It's pretty good, really. So, it's better than I remembered, actually. All right, so we got the Myers in the chat saying, "Who's your father?"
Who's your father?
Why don't you come out on the panel and say that?
How's your mother?
Well, maybe he didn't get his what was it, Dork Dash today.
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably it. We're just doing a hangout tonight, Scott, if you want to hop on.
I wasn't on the route. Oh, he wasn't on the route either. Scott, Nick didn't drop anything.
I can only bike so much in 1 week.
I don't know about that.
He wouldn't even come down to Ontario. I don't know why.
What a fucking asshole, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dork dashed some beers to you there, Lee.
You did through the mail.
Through the mail, and biked them to you and dropped them off at your door like I did with Scott.
Yeah, exactly.
So technically, the postal service dork dashed it to Nick.
Scott says I don't have any beer. Yeah, you used that excuse last week.
That's a distinct lack of planning right there.
Yeah, first of all, fix your life. Second of all, just come on out here. You got some other alcohol or water? Come drink with us.
Why would anyone grab a beer for a Wednesday evening? It's not like there's some kind of pre-planned thing that happens almost every single week of the year. That you know, it's just so spontaneous out of the blue.
Do anything you want, Scott. You can drink some fucking orange juice out of a dog dish if you so desire.
I just kind of hope he does.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't believe he has a dog, so that must mean him or his wife have some sort of like dog dish fetish.
Or he's just considerate of the neighborhood, and maybe he puts a water dish outside on hot days.
For my explanation, but touche.
Nice tall glass of warm milk, Scott. Just get on camera with it.
Oh, maybe some strawberry milk.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time, but I love me some fucking strawberry milk.
I used to like it too, but I think it's been 20 years since I've had it.
It's been a while for me, but I still have chocolate milk every now and then.
I think they banned the strawberry milk because too many kids grew up to have their fucking big toes taken off.
Jesus. Because their toes turned into strawberries and they got picked.
Luckily, it's not banned in Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah, the only place you can. That's why Dan moved there.
You go back to the source of his lactose and strawberry.
It's the only place I can get the strawberry milk.
Probably got
it's for his toes fetish where the toes fall off in your mouth.
Strawberry milkshake flavored fucking dessert stout or something.
I mean, kids at home, you can make strawberry milk, and it's just make sure it's only like 2 or 3 parts per million drops of blood poured into the actual milk. That way,
it's not blood; it's food coloring.
Yeah, it becomes pink. It doesn't become red.
That's just vampire milk. It's like you milked yourself a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself a razor blade.
How do you think that? How do you think that vampire? How do you think that vampire blade that's so fat? That big fat one.
I don't know if milking a vampire would yield blood.
I feel it would.
Depends on the lore with the vampire.
Yeah,
because if it's like traditional vampires, you know, one of the things is, you know, how like a body would like fill with gas, or like the blood would all pool to certain parts of the body or whatever, and then they dig up the corpse and they're like, look, see, it's a vampire. It's been drinking blood lately, kind of thing. And it just turns out, no, that's just kind of what happens to the body as it's decomposing or whatever. But yeah, but the idea was, vampires go night and night, it's fat with blood, and then they come back into the crypts, and if you find them in the crypt, they'll be like all rosy cheeked. And
the world is a vampire.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in the cage.
My rage, I'm just.
It's honestly hilarious to me how like that is a fantastic song in my opinion, and then every other, maybe 2 other songs by the Smashing Pumpkins I've heard were like equally as like enjoyable. Everything else is like way more slow and like just like a not for me. But that song was so fucking good.
Bullet for the Butterfly Wings.
Yeah, man. And then there's another one that was like, I want to say Belladonna or something. It was like more of a techno-y, like industrial kind of vibe to it. It was on one of their later albums. Those are really good songs too.
One of their later albums before they like broke up there for a while, and it was just Billy Corgan. Yeah.
I love the meme of Billy Corgan on the fucking ride at Disneyland or wherever it is. He just looks just so sad and just.
It's kind of up there with that one of Quentin Tarantino. He's walking around the rooms of like a friend's house, and he's just kind of like judgmentally staring at things, and it's just kind of.
Quentin seems like a weird individual.
I think he is a pretty weird dude.
Like he's made some great movies, but he seems like a very weird individual.
Yeah. Love his movies. Wouldn't want to hang out with him.
I wouldn't mind like going for a dinner or something, but like just to have the experience if it was something that randomly was offered to me. But to be like regularly in his presence, I feel like that would get old pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like he might be a jerk.
Yeah. Well, he's very,
He's a very high-strung, weird.
He seems like he seems pretty full of himself, kind of.
Yeah, kind of full of himself too. But he's also just very like. Honestly, he's like worse than Carrie used to be when at his height of like talking too much. So yeah.
So Carrie's now on his downward trajectory.
That's well played. Like
I would have I feel like I'd have to like yell at Quentin Tarantino and tell him to shut up. And yeah,
shut up. We're trying to do your own We're trying to watch your own fucking movie. You won't shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Have you seen the new Superman yet?
Oh yeah, those were good. It was great.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
My one coworker watched it and like said it was like the biggest piece of shit he's ever seen. I don't know. No, and I know he did.
See a Snyder bro?
He didn't like that Lex cried at the end. What else?
So he was railing on Logan.
It humanized. Like it was the most comic book accurate kind of superhero movie straight up I've seen.
It was a James Gunn Superman movie. I mean,
but he played it like it felt so much more comic-y and just like
it felt like a comic book.
There's a lot of jokes, but none of them were like really forced or like it was just Nathan Fillion.
Yeah,
like I know he bitched about his hair. My coworker bitched about his hair. Like, the
comic accurate.
Again, it was so well done. Even the scene where like where Supergirl's like introduced, where Dan fucking left the chat for a minute.
Dan has left the chat.
But like that whole scene where Crypto shows up and just like they're playing together and he's just smashing her head to the ground. She's like, yeah, like it and like having like Metamorpho in there, that was so out of left field and using instead of actually having kryptonite.
I just like it.
And then when he made the fake sun, it was.
I just like it walks into the middle of the fucking universe, and it's like all this stuff has already happened. There's stuff happening all around, and you're just in like one of Superman's adventures. You've just walked into the end of one of the fucking comic books into the next one. I
like that Lois Lane was actually a character in it and actually did something.
She was
never really been a movie where she did anything other than damsel in distress.
Jimmy Olsen being the random ladies man was just
the whole like, Daily Planet crew. They had their little Scooby Gang thing going on in the background where it's like, hey, we're kind of heroes too.
When they got in Mr. Terrific's flying thing, where's my seat? And they're fucking flinging them around, like and just the Mr. Terrific in general. Yeah. He stole the show. Like the scene with him and Lois, where he goes and just like kicks everyone's ass with his teeth, and when she's like what she calls him his circle things, he's like, it's a sphere, 3-dimensional, or like I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific. It was all right, or the Hawk Girl just straight up killing that fucking dictator guy, like just like it.
I guess spoilers for the entire movie if anyone hasn't seen it.
Yeah, sorry, Dan.
Fuck, it was. I loved it. I thought it was so well done.
If you haven't seen it by now, fuck you. Go see it.
Also, if you haven't seen the new Fantastic Four, also
pretty good,
really good.
I haven't seen it, but I don't give the mildest fuck about spoilers. So,
like,
I've not seen a single Fantastic Four movie of any kind.
It kind of does the same thing as the Superman movie does, where it drops you 4 years into their career. It catches you up in a montage.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Like there's comic book movies have been a thing for so long. There's already been a bunch of it's like making a new Batman movie, the Robert Pattinson one. They didn't show you
parents getting killed and him crying about it.
Everybody fucking knows that, which I'm at this point, I like the whole, like, again, the Fantastic Four was done so well with that montage and stuff, showing like, what's happened and shit. And they Galactus, the Silver Surfer shows up, whatever, and they're already like, okay, let's get into our thing that's already good to go into deep space. And they just go off, and Galactus was done basically perfectly, in my opinion. Like he was like the way he uses his giant ship thing to convert the planet energy into himself, and it like feeds him into his those. And at one point in the fight, Mr. Fantastic using he didn't stretch as much as you would expect, but at the same time, I watched one video where it's like talking about
Pedro Pascal can only stretch so much, man.
But in the original movies, like, well, not there's the first one that was like not even released that I've seen bits and pieces of. Never seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it was only made to keep the rights, apparently.
Yeah.
And then the other ones I'm talking about were the one where they made two of them. The first one, then the Rise of the Silver Surfer. And the first one, Mr. Fantastic stretches and restrains the Thing at one point. And like, I talked about that during my stream last night, I think, actually. We're like, the issue that people have, and myself kind of too, is that when he stretches, once he gets to a certain point, it's like he's just making new, like the more you stretch, the thinner you have to get. In the comics, the comic accurate lore for Mr. Fantastic is his limit is 8 miles. If he stretched that far, his arms and leg, or whatever it is, would be like fucking the size of a fishing line. You know what I mean?
It basically turns into Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But so in the first movie, they did that with The Thing, which was, stretching the limits of belief. In the second movie, they did it with the London Eye, which is that huge fucking Ferris wheel thing they have. And he like went all over it. And again, if you're thinking about that, it would have been like his arms would have been like that big going. It just would have been. It's funny to think about. The Incredibles is great, Scott, but it's basically just DreamWorks, fucking Pixar, doing their version.
Incredibles movies are fun.
Doing their version of the Fantastic Four. Right. The second movie is great, but it's also just the first movie, basically.
Yeah.
Again, like that.
I just redid it.
Yeah, but they're still good. They're still fun and enjoyable. And the first one was great, so good.
Albino Rhino, or not Albino Rhino, but the Albino Rhino.
That's the Albino Rhino, the real one.
I don't know why, but I'm a much bigger Marvel fan. There are some DC comics I really enjoy, but I was never big on Superman after Kane. I'm assuming you mean Dean Kane.
I feel like nobody should be a big fan of Dean Kane these days.
I remember watching Smallville. It was Smallville in the 90s.
Smallville's in the 2000s.
That's Tom.
But what's the one? What was the one in the 90s? The Adventures of
the New Adventures of
Clark
Superman and Lois.
Clark and Lois or some shit. Lois and Clark.
Yeah,
I remember watching that in the 90s, but I don't know. I never really got into Superman since Reeves, to be honest. Like Christopher Reeves.
I watched the hell out of Smallville, even though it was like incredibly cheesy and soap opera-y. But like you basically watch through 35 or so minutes of like drama, ridiculous shit for like 5 to 6 minutes of great action at the end of the episode.
Well, with most of Smallville, like almost every season, there's like a few episodes at the beginning, a few episodes at the end, maybe 1 or 2 sprinkled in the middle, and then everything else was just Monster of the Week episodes. So you didn't really need to watch those. So I mean, if I was to go back and watch Smallville, I'm sure there's got to be a list that somebody's made, like all the important episodes to watch.
Doomsday was there at one point, and all that happened was like Clark grabbed him and jumped like into a volcano or something. And I think that was the end of Doomsday.
Yeah, I remember Doomsday was a bit of a letdown. I haven't watched that series since it first came out, so it's been a while, but I remember Doomsday kind of been a non-entity.
The season where Brainiac showed up was pretty cool. And like when he got the fortress and stuff, it was overall not like, well, at the way it ended too, with like the whole Dark Side arc, and the whole thing was like Apocalypse is a planet that like moves around and like eats up other like they basically turn Apocalypse into Columbus.
Irish Red.
Irish
That
Red
was-
from where's that? What brewery is that from?
Weird.
Nine Logs.
Oh, Nine Logs.
I still maintain Michael Rosenbaum is the best Lex Luthor, and I'd love to see him in an actual Superman movie.
You know, it's live action. Whoever played who did the voice actor for the Justice League cartoon?
Yeah, it was Clancy Brown.
Okay, and
There we go.
He also played
can
Red
only be
Death
one.
in my favorite show ever, so that's awesome.
It was Clancy Brown, and the way they drew Lex Luthor in the animated Justice League series made him look like Telly Savalas, and it was essentially it was essentially Clancy Brown doing a Telly Savalas impersonation.
That would be cool.
I didn't know this, but you know, in the new Superman, I can't think of the guy's name. What is his name? Lex.
Oh, fuck! I'm gonna blank. I'm blanking.
He's been in a bunch of shit.
He's in everything.
He was Beast in the X-Men. He was the pretentious guy in the.
He was a good Lex Luthor though. He's probably my second favorite Lex.
He's the bad guy in. He's the bad guy in Dune that has the knife fight with.
Have you ever barred him?
No.
Wait. Oh, wait.
He's in Renfield. He's in the new Nosferatu.
But no, the Dune reference you just gave me. Who is he in Dune?
He's the guy who has the knife fight with the Atreides at the end of Dune.
Oh,
that's him.
Yeah, the bald guy.
Dave Bautista? No, you know that. Nicholas Hoult.
No, I know Bautista, but I know exactly. But like, did he bulk up or something? Did he?
No.
Austin Butler?
No, Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult.
Okay. Did you just say that?
I didn't hear him say that.
I did say it.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, we didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
But no, he's great. I think he's fantastic. Renfield was a great movie. That was a lot of fun.
I haven't seen Renfield.
It was.
I thought Nicolas Cage's Dracula.
I liked it. I didn't. There's parts I liked about it, parts I didn't. That Asian actress, I really, as soon as she's in something,
she kind of blows.
I can't stand her. So like as soon as she's in it, I'm like, I'm out.
That's fair enough.
My biggest problem with that was that, like, yes, Nicolas Cage was awesome in that. Like, he brought way more to that than that production deserved. My biggest problem with it was the whole second half of the film was basically just a stupid action movie, whereas like the first bit of it was like really fun and interesting, and then it just devolved into like, let's do the Marvel thing and have an action thing in the finish.
That's fair enough.
I hated that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It was like, the first half of the movie I quite enjoyed, and then the second half was kind of. But overall, I didn't mind it. It was just could have been better.
Yeah, and you're right there, Carrie. Nicholas Hoult was in all those newer X-Men films from the mid 2000s and shit, and but yeah, Nosferatu, Renfield, The Menu, he's in that. Yeah, he's been in everything lately. Like he's like Pedro Pascal, where he's in every fucking thing these days.
The Menu was a pretty fucking.
It was even.
The Menu was actually pretty good with Ralph Fiennes.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We need to bring Nick into the conversation. Nick?
What?
He also did the voice of John in the Garfield movie in 2024.
Oh, fuck. Get your jerk sock out.
No. Anything Garfield that's not Lorenzo music, go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I never watched
I'm OG Garfield only.
Wasn't those the ones with that Bill Murray in them?
Fuck Bill Murray. Well, Bill Murray, I love Bill Murray, but fuck him and Garfield. Because it's not Lorenzo music. Like Lorenzo music is the original voice of Garfield in all the original like TV show and the TV specials from the 80s.
Because he also did the real Ghostbusters, the Bill Murray character.
Yeah, he played Peter Venkman in the real Ghostbusters.
That's why they eventually brought Bill Murray into Garfield's, because like, oh, this guy did your voice for Garfield for years. Maybe we'll just
that was
get the real
tie-in, and I don't blame Bill Murray for it. It's just that I haven't even seen the Garfield movies with Bill Murray. I just heard they were bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen them because I'm an adult.
Well, it's like watching the the Chipmunk movies with Jason Lee or whatever it is. Fucking like
yeah. Again,
I was a big fan of the Chipmunks growing up.
Go reading back to the comments here. So Scott says Marvel DC, fuck that shit. I watched The Incredibles. We already talked about that.
He just wants to fuck
6 years old. That movie. Ablana Round says Reeves was awesome in the character. Yeah, it I mean, it's a shame that what happened to Christopher Reeves, but he was pretty good in movies.
I think it was
isn't it just Christopher Reeve, not Reeves? There's no S on the end of his name. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is it Christopher Reeve or Christopher?
I'm pretty sure it's just Reeve.
Well, Carrie fact checks
Christopher
himself.
Reeve.
I'll say,
Yeah, Reeves was the other Superman who committed suicide, and he was the old serial version of Superman from the 19.
Oh, the old Reeves. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Wait, was his name actually Christopher Reeves?
It was
no, it wasn't.
No, Steve Reeves or something like that.
Okay.
But not related. I don't.
I didn't realize they had the same-ish last name. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But the original Christopher Reeve movies, I don't know. I think they're overrated. I'll go on record and saying I don't think there's ever been a great Superman movie, including the new one, like a great Superman movie. I think there's a lot of really good ones, or at least good ones. I think the Christopher Reeve ones are fine. I think I want
to say both Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman could have been great movies, but
I liked Man of Steel. It just had some major problems with it, but overall, I actually quite like that movie.
Me too. But it had a bunch of issues that are just.
I don't like the Snyder Bros Superman. I don't like the fucking edgy hobo drifter Superman. Like, you can fuck off.
I mean, I think he's the best. If I'm just looking at a Superman actor, to me, he looked the best. Oh,
Henry Cavill looked. Although I will say that this. Well, I can't think of his name. New guy playing Superman.
Corn Sweat, whatever his first name is.
He did it for me. Like I'm down. This is the new Superman. He fucking looked great. His costume looked great. The scene where like after he fucking has that big fight with fucking fake Ultraman Superman guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Mr. Terrific's like, get come on, put fool around. I'm not fooling around. I just like the way he was funny, but not like cracking jokes and stuff. I don't know. I really, really liked.
He's kind of endearing because he's more of a dork. He's not a take charge leader yet, and he's not like the fucking Snyder Superman where he's kind of an asshole.
I really liked the hypno glasses references.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
That's an actual comic book thing that they've used before too. Yeah, that's the reason
this movie was so goddamn comic accurate compared to like everything else I've seen.
Because James Gunn is a fucking super nerd when it comes to.
Does anyone remember Brandon Roth?
Yeah,
Routh.
Yeah, he got the short stick.
Honestly, that movie, same kind of that could have been great, but they shouldn't have made it like he was supposed to be continuing on as Christopher Reeve's Superman. Yeah, and like continuing the story as if like no, like reboot that shit and fucking.
Yeah, well they ignored 3 and 4. It was just like supposed to be after like 6 months after.
Everyone should ignore 3 and 4.
Yeah, to be fair. I mean, the thing
what
is,
Nuclear Man isn't cool.
No,
I mean James Gunn essentially redoes Superman 4 in the new Superman because the way they present
that's a valid point. The clone, but the
clone is essentially
it's done so much better. Nuclear Man
better
with his nails and scratchy and oh my god!
But that Brandon Routh Superman like that just has so many bad things going for it now because it's like Mark Singer, the director. Noted Hollywood sex offending pervert, probably pedophile. Then you have Kevin Spacey, who did a great job in that.
I was going to say at the time he seemed like a pretty good Lex Luthor, but he's got some issues.
He's also a monster.
Listen, Harvey Weinstein has made produced some of the greatest movies of all time. So whatever.
Yeah, we can again, even looking beyond what happened to people in that movie, like it's still like the whole plot is like. Yeah. Lex wants more land.
I mean, he still kind of does in the new one though too, because he's just trying to like.
But no, in this one he wants to actually like rule over his own country.
Yeah.
Not create one in the middle of the ocean. It's the same but not, and just like the line for me that sticks in my head, I guess, from the Brandon Routh was when Spacey comes off when like Superman shows up on his new world and like slowly starts being like weakened tonight. I just the way he said that, and then he stabs him, and the scene with the airliner in the fucking baseball field, whatever. Pretty cool, but at the same time, if you think about how something that big, plane-wise, is built, if you grab onto it by the front like that, like he did, and go to put it down, it's just going to snap off like in your hands.
I mean, that was literally the first season of The Boys, where Homelander was basically saying, like, I can't rescue this plane. Like,
yeah.
Well, the Homelander doesn't seem to have the same power set, like what he said, and he has to push off something. Like, where look at the new Superman movie, where Superman is basically floating in midair, holding up that skyscraper at one point with the girl in the car needs to drive away. Well, so, like, Superman could have got to grab that, like, not so much. Again, you can't just grab it, but like kind of held the plane maybe on the bottom and just helped guide it in. I don't know, but I feel like in the Routh movie, him grabbing it by the front like that, especially like a giant airliner like that, that would not have worked.
So
really?
Chad's saying the most Garfield I saw was in Zombieland. I know Bill Murray was in Zombieland. I never saw Double Tap, so I'm assuming it was in that.
It was okay, I guess. Didn't like the ending.
It was like a few years too late. It was just like a rehash of the same shit. It was just like okay. I like the original Zombieland kind of worked because it had a bit of an original like gimmick to it and everything. It was kind of fun, and then just like you kind of do the same thing in the second movie, and it's not as fresh anymore.
Yeah, and again, the ending was just so ridiculous, kind of over the top, silly, and
yeah, it was. I was just like, I'd just rather watch the first one again.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good, I thought, but I don't know. I guess not a ringing endorsement. The second,
I like them both. The second one was fine. I mean, I don't know. I don't hold the first one on such a pedestal. That I'm like, the sequel is fine.
As the kids say, it was mid.
It was all right. I have only watched it once in the theater years ago with my ex, but I remember thoroughly enjoying the first movie.
My problem with the first one is just how stupid they are. That they keep getting tricked by the women over and over and over again. It's just like, okay, how many times are you going to fall for the same fucking trick? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Same thing. Although that being said, I've known plenty of dudes who fall for the same tricks over and over again from women. So,
well, yes,
I'll be back.
And then they start a Slipknot group and complain about how women are the problem.
Slipknot.
What the fuck is
Brandon Manitoba group?
Why is this SEN person? What is this comment? Yo albino. So first off, this ain't his chat. So just so you know, I am traveling in a country that alcoholic drinks are banned for some reason. So probably a Muslim country, I'm guessing. So unless you're rich, you can't get alcohol. So I drop hop extract and ethanol. Mixing it with water to make beer. You're not making beer. You retard.
You're making a beer seltzer. Hop water seltzer.
I'm also worried you might accidentally kill yourself, but
I'm not worried. I hope you do. That you're just you're absolutely fucking stupid if you're doing shit like that. I'm just putting it.
Chad's. I fell for the same trick for 14 years. I'm assuming it means women trying to get you tricking you to doing things for pussy.
Did you love her since high school, though?
I think he just fell for it with the one woman for 14 years.
Yeah.
Luckily, Chad had the 18 and 18 to set him straight. Was it 18 and 19? I can't remember.
Yeah,
19 and 19?
SEN, don't breed, please.
Wow.
Well, none of us should breed, to be fair.
No. Do us a favor.
None of us are, really, I guess.
No.
Kind of all in their 40s.
SEN, he has commented before. I recognize the name.
Probably.
Not sure who he is, but he has commented before. Anyway, Lee will give you the usual greeting of telling you to kill yourself.
Yeah.
That's up to you if you take the advice or not, though.
Exactly. We don't endorse it around here. It's just, suggestion.
Well, you're not part of us, Scott.
Yeah.
And frankly, if you didn't have a spawn, you could spend more time with Nick. So
yeah,
listen, your questions are under scrutiny. Your life choices are being questioned.
So wait, who's actually benefiting from that? Which one's benefiting more?
Scott Chad says 19. I remarried, and so hopefully not 19 and 19. No, she was the 19 and the 19, wasn't she?
Hey, listen, much like Dan, you got to start interviewing for your third wife.
Yep, 19th time lucky. No.
Yeah,
I'm kidding, dude.
Perpetually married.
Perpetually married.
Perpetually married.
Perpetually.
I'm willing to bet if Dan's second marriage doesn't work out, he'll be married again within 6 months.
He needs to have a wife to run his life for him.
It's true. He should get an Asian. She'll really set him straight.
Jesus.
Asian twins, even.
Wow.
2 wives.
Wow. Remember the twins.
Well, who would ever have the opportunity to have sex with Asian twins?
Yeah, really.
It's a real once in a lifetime thing. You'd be a fucking sucker to pass it up.
Well, luckily, nobody we know.
No.
Yeah, right.
It's too much silence. I feel we need more people on here to tell us to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah. Someone chirped back in the chat. I just told a guy to kill himself earlier. He didn't say anything. Maybe he went and did it. I don't know. Fuck.
He's really trying out that ethanol mixture.
Yeah. Scott says you can buy a mail-in Asian wife. One of my great uncles said, you know what? Around here we have the Michelin plan or whatever, and my brother knew a couple people who worked there that were like straight up just dumbass hillbillies who don't care about being worked.
Schlieffen plan.
The Michelin plan, who don't care about being worked like pack mules for 12-hour shifts, you know. And a couple of them saved up their money and got themselves some Asian wives who came in for the green card and immediately left them as soon as they got them.
Yeah, one guy I went to school with in computer school when I like 20 plus years ago. He married like a Filipino wife. That once she had a kid, no.
Really?
Doesn't always go that way. We have a. She came into our store as in the grocery department, and she quickly became assistant grocery manager. This little Filipino chick, probably the hardest worker on the whole fucking grocery staff. And then now she runs the seafood department. But
oh wow!
But she married this military dude who's I guess in the military here at the local base or whatever. And so it's not always the I'm marrying you for the green card kind of thing, but that's the stereotype. But
yeah, stereotype. I mean, it doesn't happen in every case.
Usually Filipino people are fairly religious, so usually when they marry, they don't intend to divorce.
She's a pretty devout Christian as far as I recall. Yeah.
I remember, so funny story. I used to work with this Filipino lawyer. At the lawyer's office. She wasn't a lawyer. She was a receptionist. And her mom was actually the owner's housekeeper. That's how she got the job in the first place. And her mom had to take some time off because she had some health issues. So the owner was hiring a new housekeeper because she couldn't manage her massive mansion herself. So temporarily she hired, it didn't work out, but she hired a Hispanic lady. Mm-hmm. And this girl I work with, Filipino, the most racist fucking girl you've ever met. It was fucking hilarious when she said shit. Because she was just like, oh, she hired a Hispanic girl. It's not going to work out. I'm like, why not? She's like, because she'll steal.
Oh, what? Jesus.
Fuck you.
I'm like, wow. Well, how do you know? How do you know she'll steal? She's like, because they're not loyal people. You need a Filipino housekeeper. They love you for life. They'll never do anything to you. Hispanic, you can't trust them. I'm just like, you are.
Wow.
You're the most hilariously racist person ever, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that detached weird racism you don't expect to see come from other cultures. You just expect white people to be racist usually. You know,
oh my god.
It's honestly a racist trope that's baked into our own culture, whereas we just expect, yeah, we're white people. Of course we're fucking racist assholes all the time. You don't expect to see it from like other cultures, and then you see like a fucking Korean person talk about a Japanese person like they're fucking a Nazi or something, you know?
Wow.
Or some Indians talking with other Indians and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking insane. Going back to the mansion thing for just a quick second. You guys hear that somebody's finally like purchased and has plans to renovate that fucking the house in Haileybury that's like 2 hours north of me. The biggest house in Canada in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's like $25 million fucking mansion.
Oh, it's crazy when you think about like there's just too many people. We make too much stuff. Like when you think about it, because you especially when you go and look at like all these abandoned malls and apartment buildings and subway tunnels and fucking houses and mansions out in the fucking woods and shit. It's just like we've done too much. We need to die. It's just we've just built too much shit and wasted too much resources and too many people's time, and it's just fucking.
Well, don't worry, Lee. I think it's probably coming sooner rather than later.
I think we're getting to that point. I think we'll eventually hit a point where we get a super COVID or something that's just going to wipe like a good 80% of the population.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, COVID wasn't that bad.
Wow, speaking of racism, hey, Chet, Paul, cheers all. They will still fuck. Yeah, speaking of racism.
I'll tell you, the most racist people I ever worked with were Chinese people, and most of them were just racist against other Chinese people.
Yeah,
other Asian cultures too. But even like speaking to like the guy who was like he was basically a lawyer, not technically, but
there's a
lawyer. Let's just put it that. He'd always talk about the bad Chinese people, and I'd be like, oh.
All right, we'll circle back around.
Yeah, I just say though, like you say that, like people forget they expect that China is just this one gestalt entity of people or whatever, this uniform thing where it's like China's like the third biggest country in the fucking world, and there's a lot of racial divisions within the country. Like it covers a lot of people. So yeah, there's definitely racism in that place.
Racism is just stupid, and I did.
We are the world. We
All
are
right.
children.
So what's Scott saying? Up in Charlotte, there are large houses in the woods, all from the Hells Angels.
No, read her properly. Read her properly. The last
Hell's
word.
Angles.
There you go.
Hell's Angles.
Was
The
that
Hell's Angles up in Charlotte, New Brunswick.
Well, the thing is, that's not a mistake.
Hell's Anglos.
That was a vicious gang of mathematicians.
All right,
those fucking anglers.
Speaking of Northern New Brunswick, these guys have never, as far as I know, never commented on my videos before. But Beer Show MD says, "I have a question. What is the best beer you guys have had, and from where?"
Oh,
that's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question, considering how loaded I've been over the years.
Like,
I think I can answer. That.
Go ahead. Lee is from Nova Scotia, by the way.
I think it's when I think about it, I think it's still like a tie with the Yorkshire Stingo, which was Sam Smith's, and that's of course from England, and the versions of Thomas Hardy that I had. Of course, they weren't like the original like classic Thomas Hardys, but they were still like so fucking mind-blowingly good that I'd have to go with those two. So in general, stuff from England back when they still made really, really great beer. I don't know if that's still the case anymore from those breweries, but it's been so long. But
Invictus was amazing. Flying Monkeys, Harry. I was at a beer festival, and Stack out at Sudbury had a blood orange version of their expansion sour IPA in a cask. That was something pretty special. And then what was the goddamn? I can't even think. It's been so long. The can that Chris still has unopened.
Liquid Art Fest. The Liquid Fart Fest.
Liquid Art Fest IPA, probably still up there.
I wanna break into Chris's house, knock him out with ether, and then dump it down his throat as he sleeps. And then he wakes up and he doesn't know what happened. He just
apparently
has a can of Liquid Art Fest beside him.
Using ether or chloroform takes a lot longer than it seems to in the movies. And stuff.
Also apparently choking out somebody takes a lot longer than it shows in the movies as well.
And getting knocked out and just waking up and being fine.
Well, no, choking out somebody, you can do that in a pretty quick.
Well, I mean, actually choking someone
to death. Yes, that's
like
an old...
I don't know how much you guys follow serial killers, but there's one called BTK, and just the very first murder he tried to commit was against like a family of 4. And he kept choking them, and he kept thinking they were dead. And then, as he was choking the next one, the last one would wake up because they weren't dead. And it took him forever to fucking kill them. It's not that funny.
Well,
but
I'm not. It's just off the top of my head. Like if I wanted to like get somebody out and then make sure they're done, like just kneel on their throat for a second or two, like just fucking really push your weight into there until you hear something snap, maybe.
Well, that's a little less choking someone out, and that's just crushing their fucking.
No, but you start by choking them out. They're out,
I guess,
and then the finisher. I don't know.
Serial Killers, the Monster of Mirror Machine. Is that Alan Legier?
Alan Legier, yeah.
Is this guy's NB reference New Brunswick?
Yes. Beer Show MB is a beer tuber from northern New Brunswick.
Cheers.
So sorry to hear that. But,
hey, there's some good beer up in northern NB. I'm drinking a Caracat Flyer right now.
There's great beer up in New Brunswick. It's just too bad it's in New Brunswick.
I drove to New Brunswick and had some fantastic beer while I was there.
Yeah. I just drove up to northern New Brunswick.
They have Trailway, which on
Trailway is up in Fredericton, but
did Gregory say what the best beer he's ever had was?
Yeah, what was the best beer you've ever had, Greg?
I mean, that's a loaded question because, as Nick said, we're all professional alcoholics. I mean, off the top of my head, I mean the 20, I believe it was the 2012. What was it? The Double Tempest, that the one that we all had that Paul fucking jizzed over. That one by memory.
Is that 2012?
I didn't even think of that. The Tempest night and the Your Dead night I had with Greg. Those beers are in there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
but you never. Actually, no, sorry, it was 2014. It wasn't 2012. It was 2014. Yeah. Unfortunately, Carrie, you never got to try that one because I had very few bottles of it, but we did try the bottle share.
Again, the ones that we had were.
They were all solid, but going by memory, the 2014 was sort of the best one. Again, your memory always makes things better than they probably are. Yeah. I remember the original Bring Out Your Dead. The very first one was really good. Again, I only had one bottle of that. Did Chad sent a few of those out, didn't he?
Did, yep.
Yeah, that was.
Yes. Speaking of Chad, when we went to the first Albano Rhino Beer Fest, what was the one we had? Was it the Abyss? Was it, Nick?
Shoots the Abyss. That was Ewerts, and it was like, oh frig, how old was that thing? It was like 2009, wasn't it?
Something like that.
It was fucking beautiful though.
Phenomenal. You almost didn't get any. You were just like, oh, I don't know. I'll just stand back.
I was pretty fucking drunk at the time, and I'm like, I don't want. I'll skip this one. It's like, you sure, man? This is fucking Deschutes a bit. Yeah, I ended up having some, of course.
I mean, Westy 12 I tried once. That was pretty damn good. I'm trying to think. Stuff I've had, like a lot of U.S. bottles I've had have been freaking amazing because this U.S. has some amazing barrel aged stuff. I don't even remember the name of it. There was one freaking barrel aged pumpkin beer I had that's probably one of the best beers I've ever had. And like, because you think the pumpkin beers we have here are
pumpkin beer.
Well, you wouldn't think so, but this one was actually amazing, and it wasn't just regular pumpkin beer. It was like a pumpkin stout or a pumpkin porter or something. I'll have to see if I can look up what it was.
The first year that Big Rig did their fucking glow in the dark can, whatever the fuck it's called, that actually had pumpkin in it. That was an astonishing pumpkin beer.
I remember being good the first year,
but I remember seeing pictures and stuff of some of the fancy ones. Greg being down south, a bit more access to stuff randomly, and you've had some pretty fancy shit.
Then there, of course, there's Parabola from
Parabola, yeah.
What's the name of that fucking brewery?
Who made was it Firestone Walker?
Firestone
Walker.
Yeah,
that was Firestone Walker. That's who it was.
Yeah, and then the other one they do too that I got a bottle of. I can't remember the fucking name of it right off the top of my head, but
Woolly Jack or something. I know there's a Firestone Walker, I think, on my top list here. I've been looking through. Oh, I had Anniversary 16 one year.
Those were fucking crazy, mind blowing beer experiences.
Yeah. My turn to talk about mine.
yeah. Go. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All right. So I would say of my recollection, like three of the biggest ones were the Double Tempest that Greg brought to the beer festival up at Chad's the second year. West Flutter 12. I think first time I had it, because the second time I had it, the bottle I had was a little oxidized because it was like 4 or 5 years old at the time. Another one was Pliny the Elder was fantastic, but I think, like I've had way more IPAs since then, so I don't know if I'd think the same of it now. I just remember it being really good at the time. I'm looking at my Untapped here and looking at all the ones I've given like 4.75s to, which is not a complete list because I haven't used Untapped all that much in the last several years, even though I still use it as a reference. Of course, Double Tempest is on there. There's Firestone Walker Sticky Monkey.
Okay.
Pick Caribou's La Gaspésienne Porter, which was best porter I've ever had, 4.75. The 2018 version of Bellwood's Bring Out Your Dead, that was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
La Guilde de Requin from Microbrasserie de la Malbourde, which is an ice bock from Quebec, which I had last year. That was excellent. Foghorn Brewing here in Rosse made Sleepy Joe 2023, which I still have a bottle of in my fridge, but that shit was fucking incredible. And there's multiple instances of Bourbon County. I had Bourbon County 2022 and Bourbon County 2015, I think. 2013 that Dollar Average Joe sent me. What's he call himself? The Beer Patrol. And Unibrew Grand Reserve 17 from 2012. Yep. So this is like, and the best, I would say the best New Brunswick like Imperial or barrel aged stout that I've had. Trailways Green Island Hazy IPA, New England IPA, but that I reviewed that way back in 2017, back when the haze craze was going on. I still love that beer.
Yeah. I've never had Pliny the Elder, but I do remember, like, for so many years that was like the ultimate white whale to get as an IPA. But I kind of feel like now it's just like so many kind of people have done and do exactly what that beer is now. Kind of like it was such like a unicorn at its
I still like to try it. I've never tried beer.
My buddy Sean brought one that was only 3 weeks old back from California back in 2020 back in 2013, and I remember we were drinking that shit pretty fresh, and it was like, whoa, this is what IPAs should be.
Yeah.
I'm in the craft beer subreddit, and several times a day that beer is posted, and it tends to always be. It's to this day. It's the availability has gone up a lot from what I can understand. It's in the States anyway, but it's still really good apparently.
So going back to the comments here, we got Chad saying we really missed totally by Half Hours on Earth, which I remember Half Hours on Earth making some really amazing sours.
They made some. That's all they made, I think. But they made.
Yeah, they didn't make anything more than like sours and like twists on it, like or gruits and stuff like that. SEN says, honestly, it actually turned to be pretty good, better and cheaper than any pop. When you're whatever you judge pervert, that's the whole talk. But they're like adding hop extract and alcohol. It's basically beer flavored seltzer, though.
Hey, he's a generic pervert.
Yeah.
Beer Show NB says he was in Nova Scotia last week. I did see that on your page. I forget what part of Nova Scotia you were. I was down there like a couple weeks ago, actually.
So both of you you've had the shine that has come with you back to New Brunswick from Nova Scotia. Just it enlightened you and made your life
become Grinty
so much
vampires.
He's got the shining.
Yeah.
That Stephen King book was just about visitors to Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Beer Show and B says his favorite beer was Quicksand Jesus Imperial Stout aged in whiskey barrel from Hand River Brewing, which is closed now. Yes, I've even been over to Shane's house before, but yeah, I miss Hand River Brewing. That's local to me. I'm from Quispam.
Did I?
Wait. Have you ever
I believe you did. I think I did split a Quicksand Jesus with you there, Carrie.
Have you ever mentioned Hammond River before on this?
Yeah, there might have been like a blueberry beer that I might have sent to you guys at one point.
Hammond River.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds like that sounds like that brewery that Ashley Sexton and Ewart made up or whatever that time. What was that one?
Nectarunos by Four Winds. Who's Four Winds?
Right now we're going back to Ewart. It wasn't quite a beer. And fuck that guy in his ear.
Oh, you love him.
The raspberry mead he brought from Schramm's to the piss up.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that Schramm's mead was fucking crazy good.
That was liquefied raspberry jam. It was amazing.
Schramm's is for sale if anyone wants to buy it.
Oh yeah, well just sure.
I think the father the guy who started, I think, has some major medical issues. So the family is trying to raise money to pay off their debts, or they have to sell it and to someone else.
Oh.
So SEN says matron beer. I guess Prince Edward Island. Can't say for sure because I was super thirsty. Okay. MEC is in the chat saying, "Good evening, gentlemen. Cheers, dude. I would cheers you, but I'm out of beer and need to run to the fridge after you read these comments." I think Ewart brought Pliny the year lead income, if I remember correctly.
Oh, so I don't remember. Year. Okay, yeah.
I don't remember anybody bringing Pliny to one of the Albino Rhino beer fests. Beer Show and V says I have to keep up the good guys. Got to finish my beer by Novum Boreas from San Quentin. Cheers. Let me know which Novum Boreas you're drinking. I've had a couple of their stuff, and some of them are pretty good.
Well, okay. Keep up the good guys.
Yeah,
got to try Westy.
We're doing good, so we keep it up.
Keep up.
Got to try Westy 12, thanks to Nick, but Rochefort 10 is the price. Yeah, considering how much was it like? We're talking 12 years ago that we got those bricks of Westy 12. But Rochefort 10 for the money is a much better value. But I mean, yeah, Westy 12 is better, but not that much better.
I only tried Westy once, so just my opinion, and it was at a bar. It was actually Aaron Duchette bought me and Joe one because me and Joe were both too cheap to buy it. So he's like, I think he was a little drunk, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a $40 bottle for you guys to split. To me, I thought it was by far better than Rochefort 10 or whatever the St. Bernardus 12, whatever the fuck they are. Granted, maybe the bias of trying it and somebody buying it and I was in a good mood and all that. But to me, I thought it was far better than it. Is it worth the extra price? Probably not. But judging it just on flavor, I thought it was far better.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I had the opportunity to pay into, I think it was the West Veteran. And I didn't do it. It was either that or the Unibrew, or not Unibrew, the Sam Adams Utopias.
Yeah, that's one I had once, and to me it's like a liqueur. It's like, okay, it's fine. I mean, it's interesting to try once, but would I spend another $150 a bottle? No.
Beer Show NB says, keep up the good job, LOL. Yeah, that's what I thought he was. Don't worry, Carrie's just a pedantic grammar nerd who's going to come after you for everything. Drinking the Mammon at 8%. Sorry for the grammar. Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll get used to Carrie just being a fucking dick.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Oh shit! Now I'm here alone with Carrie. Hey, Carrie, I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you very happy. Like you're going to get an erection. Are you ready for this? Yeah, you are. You are. I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Nothing changed down there.
No,
but I am honestly really stoked to hear that. Like, how long? Like, did you just started or like?
I'm on. We're about to raid. Well, spoilers if anyone actually cares. We're about to raid the fortress with the bandits in it that have taken over the fortress. So I don't think I'm that far in the game. Well, I'm like 40 hours in the game, but that's because I like wandered around, did a lot of stuff.
Oh, dude, like,
and ignored the story.
My current playthrough, I'm in the end game stuff right now. It's my second playthrough, and like the hours I put into the game is insane. Like you can once you get to the end stage stuff, there's a warning thing that comes up and is like, just so you know, you're going to be locked into this for a while. And so if you want to do any of your side stuff, do that before that happens. Because once you get locked into that, you're like on this kind of.
I like it when a company gives you a warning, because it's like, yeah, like don't be like fucking Fallout 3 where they just like the game ends. It's like, oh, I can't complete anything else now.
Oh, like and like, do you have any like what's your play style right now? What are you using for weapons?
Swords.
I crack this guy open.
Ooh.
If I can get the fucking camera to focus. All right, this is Miramichi Classic from Timbership. I'm sure your show and D knows this one. I went up to Northern New Brunswick and I wanted to get some of their Dungarvan hopper, but they were completely out of stock and there was no fucking NBL store up there that had it. I'm like, I want a Dungarvan hopper because that's a fantastic like pine bomb of an IPA.
Oh, Lee's going with one.
Oh, Lee's going ESB.
Yeah, I've had it in a while.
Yeah. In regards to Beer Show and B's comment about Novemboreus Momen, that is their double IPA. I've not tried that. I might have to go find it. I guess there's some cans left in the
Rhino says Simon the Punter brought the Pliny.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I was there when he had that. So
how is Simon the Punter? Is his wife still fucking insane, or did she calm down a little bit? Because she was cool, and then I think they had a baby, and then she became a psycho bitch.
Well, didn't she go blind or something? I thought she had like some vision issues or something go on with her.
I think that's Chad you're thinking about.
Oh
no, I'm thinking like with Vanessa, like Simon's wife.
Yes, I know. I was being an asshole.
Yeah, no,
That's what I do.
Yeah, well, we knew Chad had some vision problems. She has gone blind from a stroke.
Oh, Jesus, that sucks.
Jesus, dude. Like, isn't she our age?
Well, now I feel bad for calling her a psycho bitch.
You can have strokes at our age, man.
Again, fuck you, Greg.
I'm 47. My dad had his stroke at 47. So
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. But you know what? That's life.
Yep.
Well, I just know they just had a kid. Short-term memory loss as well. Yeah, depression 101.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at.
She's 45.
She's nationwide.
All
right, so Timbership Classic. I don't know. Smells light. Got a little herbalness. Not as strong as what I would expect out of a classic Pilsner or real Pilsner. But I mean, it smells like par for the course for like what a North American brewery calls a Pilsner. Like, I feel like it's kind of bordering on the same kind of aroma I would get out of like Warsteiner, but not as strong.
Mm.
I'm having a Canuck. It smells like a Canuck.
Wow,
yep,
good.
That's a Canuck. Delicious.
It's all right. There's almost like a little breadiness in a Fruit Loop cereal grain. Yeah, it's okay. So apparently Vanessa was 45. Wow.
Well, I'm assuming she's still 45. She's not dead.
Or she
no, she's not dead.
So
I don't know if I'm still on her Facebook or not. Yes, I am.
I just remember, I mean, the stroke aside, I just remember she like after she had their first kid, which I'm assuming she hadn't had her stroke then, as far as I'm aware. She just would not let Punter do anything. Like, it was like, no, you're staying home with the kid, and that's all you get to do. And I was like, okay, you're going a little crazy.
That's
okay.
Probably something that would have. I mean, when you have a kid, things get shit fucking busy. Just ask Scott.
And you got to dedicate yourself a little bit to your family at the time, but it passes as the kid becomes.
So do you guys want to know? You guys want to know a secret? People who have kids. Well, that's the number one secret. But the number two secret, people who have kids want you to think they're busy. They're actually not that busy. The kids sleep most of the time, or they play Nintendo or whatever the kids play nowadays. Kids are actually very easy to raise. So don't let them pull that bullshit on
I
you.
want to say
Scott's fucking lying to me.
That's very dependent on the kids, the number of kids. Like
yes. If you're like Guy with like French kid number 5 or 6 at this point, then yes.
Jesus.
I used to babysit for my uncle years ago, and he had 3 kids at that time, and getting them to go to bed was a thing.
There is absolutely no problem that a soundproof room and a good lock can't solve.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pillow over the face and a silencer.
I don't have
Jesus, Nick. I'm not suggesting murdering the kid, just maybe abusing them a little bit.
Jesus, he just went full like fucking hitman mode.
And report it.
Yeah, well, anyway, so and report. Scott says, I also have a disabled wife. Yeah.
True.
Well, yeah, she had some concussion issues, so life ain't perfect. Life ain't fair, man. It's just there's some things that just happen.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you have a wife that isn't, she didn't kill herself.
Jesus God.
You know what? Fuck you, Nick. At least you told dad, asshole.
Yeah. Hey, Nick. Yeah, Nick. At least I have a living spouse.
Yeah, that you can fuck regularly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, well, okay, she's cremated, so I guess not, because I was gonna say you could. Anyways, we'll move on from that.
I knew Greg.
It's been 12 years since Neely died. I wouldn't be able to fuck her now anyway.
I knew Greg would have a way to.
Wait. A skull hole. Was she cremated?
She was cremated.
You could make something into those ashes.
Chad, have loud loving. The kids stay away. The kids stay away from your bedroom when you fuck really loud.
I mean, yeah, all of Chad's
or
kids
20 minutes of sex.
All of Chad's kids are going to need massive therapy, but yeah, at least they don't bug him during lovemaking time because.
Plus, they're too busy hanging out the sheets that had just had been washed.
Oh. After washing the dogs with the sheets.
It might be a little awkward if one of the kids just gets squirted. It's like, oh, it's a slip and slide, kids. It's fine.
One of your potential siblings that never existed.
Here comes child services.
Kid opens the door.
Hey, we're down a viewer.
Oh, God.
Wow, we're down a viewer. Oh, we just got a viewer back.
No, I was going to say, whoever is the viewer that left, you'd made the right decision.
Just a bad move.
This is some shit. I like it.
I mean, watching the show would be a bad move, to be honest, but we're all here. Greg always crossing that line. Love sleeping in the wet spot. Of course you do.
I don't have words for how disgusting that is.
I haven't said anything disgusting this whole show.
You say like you never slept in a wet spot. You must have been drunk at the time.
No, if a lady squirts, she can sleep in her own wet spot.
Well, yeah, generally, whenever me and my ex would ever have sex, it'd be on top of the covers and stuff, and then nothing would ever. And if there was, I like
on top of the covers.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. Do you want to?
I usually fuck on top of a waterproof sheet, anyway. So
there you go. See, Greg's thinking ahead. Greg and his wife, they're like next level. They've been to sex clubs. They know what's up. They know the precautions.
Waterproof sheets are
bodily fluids come out.
Yeah.
Also, I mean,
we just wash the sheets.
I don't know, and I understand.
We have 3. Now we're down to 3 viewers. Nice.
Some people are like fucking Peter North, and they have a mass amount of cum, and then women squirt all over the place. Neither my wife and I are particularly ejaculatory. I just made up a word, I think.
No, it's a real word.
Ejaculatory.
Is it okay? Well, then I just used a real word. Like sex is not that messy. It's like, it's usually contained in an area, and worst case, I may have to just take a couple wet wipes to my wife or something. But like, yeah, it's not like you can sleep in our sheets perfectly fine afterwards, and there'd be no cum in it or lady squirt or anything. Like, you know, it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, people watch too much porn, and it's like, well, there's these unique freaks of nature who can shoot cum 30 meters across a room or whatever. But most of the time, it's like that. It's like those
Spider-Man.
Most of the time, it's like those videos with those fake large penises. It's like, here's monster cock man gonna fuck this porn star, and it's just like a fake fucking cock with a fucking garden hose in it that's like connected to a fake cum tub and just shoots like 8,000 gallons of cum everywhere. It's like, yeah, those places are, you know, they put some plastic down.
I was with a girl one time, and like she didn't ask me to put a condom on, so we just go out, and then I'm like, I'm gonna come, and don't she said, don't come in me. I'm like, oh, and okay. Tried her back, and no, just fucking.
Yes, you've told the story and lately chastised you for it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Chad's like, I don't think I would be interested in 6 foot squirts.
The default is supposed to be, if you don't discuss it ahead of time, don't come in her. That's usually the default.
Yeah.
You remember that bionic man sound? Like that I'm just saying, like the 6 foot squirt.
So
that's a weird place your brain just went.
I know. It's just some of that bizarre shit I think of it randomly. Anyway.
Well, I'll tell you guys the grossest thing I ever saw when it came to the sex club. I may have told you this story before, but why not? I'll tell it again. We're at the sex club, kind of minding our own business, doing our own thing. And there's a dude who's fucking a girl. So he's fucking a girl. He's on his side. She's on her side. And then she's making out with another girl. Okay. As he's fucking her on her side, very clearly she's on her period and there's some period blood coming out. So, and it happens, you know, whatever. People get their period during a sex club. It's not the end of the world. Except they very much embraced it, where he starts pulling out his dick, which is full of all her blood, and starts painting her legs with it, painting like the couches, which are, thank God, waterproof and all that. Then her lady friend starts going down on her, and like he's like, you know, smacking his cock on her face and like her legs and stuff like that.
It sounds like something out of Blade.
Well, to the point where, yeah, it was like fucking like a vampire thing. So it was to the point where, like, I mean, Agnes was like just disgusted. She was just like, I want to leave right now. This is horrifying. And we can see the people. You can see the people who actually work there. And they're just like, you can tell they're discussing. They're like, we don't know what to do here. This has never happened before.
Oh shit!
Like, I don't think they knew what to do. They're like, well, technically they're not breaking any rules, but it's fucking disgusting. Like, you know, it's like,
yeah, it's gross.
Cheers, Craig. How you doing, buddy? Yo. Hop on if you want to, man.
It's pretty late.
Yeah.
At this point.
Unlike
it is pretty
Scott,
late for Ken.
unlike Scott, you probably have a beer. Or you can just show up with the water. Scott can show up with the water if he wants to.
I went out and bought beer in my trip to Northern Brunswick.
Wow.
Very responsible.
Way to shame a guy for not having the money to buy a beer this week.
Yeah,
That's real dick
it's
move.
literally on him. I know he's got money. He just doesn't want to spend it on beer.
Oh, okay.
Next morning.
I'm gonna throw it out there. If you don't have $5 or $6 to buy a couple beers, you probably need to figure something out in your life.
These days, $5 buys a beer. So
I didn't say buy good beer. I'm saying buy shit beer. Buy like 2 or 3 really shit beers.
So he is drinking rum and coke. Well, you could still be on here and drink rum and coke.
There's nothing wrong with rum and coke. Show it up. You're fucking pretending to be a fucking hobo over there. Just come on up here, buddy. Chad's
got cheesecake.
Yeah, sure. Eat a cheesecake. Join us and eat a cheesecake. Why not? Why not? Is anyone just eating like a piece of raw fish or something that just wants to join the channel? No? Okay.
How you doing over there, Carrie? You're kind of quiet, which is not usual for you.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Funny story Agnes just told me. My father-in-law, who is now currently in South Carolina, he is visiting Marston and his daughter, Agnes's sister. He's the type of person that doesn't spend a lot of money on clothes. I'm saying extremely does not spend a lot of money on clothes, and he's fluctuated in his weight a lot. He's lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight. So at the airport, they told him he had to take off his belt in order to go through security. And when he took off his belt, his pants fell off in the middle of the airport. I'm like, Agnes, you need to get your dad to like buy a new pair of pants. The belt is nice, but you can't be relying on it to hold it up. Like they need to fit you.
Yeah.
I wear a belt regardless, just because I don't like.
I don't like belts. Because I don't wear pants. So
listen, I don't like belts myself, but I mean, listen, if you like a belt, you like a belt, but your pants should stay up without a belt. Like they should.
Yeah. I don't wear pants. That solves the problem.
So Chad says
try to avoid them.
$5.99 for 473 ml Saskatchewan craft beer, or $4.99 for $960 at Bush. I mean, pick your battles. I'd probably still go with the craft beer, but I mean, you can't deny that a liter of fucking Bush is
not bad.
I
mean, I'd argue. I mean, myself, I'd go for the craft beer, but if you're just looking at on a budget to have fun with your friends, buy maybe 2 of those Bushes for $10, and you've got an evening.
You know what?
I mean, it's always nice to have a little Bush in your mouth.
Are you trying to like insult me with your vanilla comments, Chad? Because you're being fucking ridiculous and like what? Oh, sorry.
No, I think
you're strawberry. Ooh, look at me go.
No, I think that comment may have been because I said we don't mess up the sheets like he does. So I think he may have been calling me vanilla.
I don't know.
The new one was like in regards to me like I wear a belt because I'm vanilla. That makes sense. Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey Radar.
There you go.
Radar.
Scott says current extra money is going to the down payment of a rental of my spot at the trailer park. Okay.
Just walk into the bush and just camp anywhere. It's fun.
Right. Because you're vanilla carrier, blah, like a belt. Hey Chad. So would I, but Lord Saskatchewan has a drinking problem. Okay.
Oh look, another shooting in the U.S. today at a school.
Yeah.
There have been more shootings in the U.S. this year than there have been days this year.
But
hasn't it been that way for a while now?
There have been more shootings. There have been more shootings since May in the U.S. since beers I've taken.
The thing you have to remember, the most important thing to take from this is that guns are not the problem.
Did you guys see? The best thing they've come up with so far? They're painting the wall black. because during black makes it hotter because night doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, because they don't dig underneath.
And on top of this, they're painting the American side that doesn't get the sun.
No way.
What the Mexican side?
Oh yeah,
the Mexicans are painting it with like positive fucking graffiti and stuff. It's honestly. And the cost for painting it is like $1 million a mile or some shit like that.
Yeah, and they'll gladly pay for it. They'll gladly be racist enough to like, this is what we got to do.
By the way, to any Americans watching, please shoot a video of yourself burning the American flag in the next few days.
Or if you're a Republican, please film yourself shooting yourself.
Yeah, that too.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not joking.
No, radar though. That's the kind of thing you don't actually voice out loud on Nick's channel while he's live.
So you should just say in Minecraft. That's like, not illegal.
Imply things, say things, but don't blatantly say what you just said.
All right, sorry, I won't let they don't think of that.
Blow yourself up in Call of Duty.
Yeah. Or like my favorite one is do a backflip into a volcano. You know,
have a ceiling painting party.
That sounds like interesting.
Become a ceiling decorator, just like Kurt Cobain.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I heard he was the best interior decorator.
He was trying to make his own very obscure version of the Sistine Chapel.
See, it's a music reference, and I got it.
You got it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, music reference that Greg got. That's
let's go. If it's a musical artist that died in a very publicized way, Greg probably.
I know that guy supposedly killed himself, but it was probably Courtney Love that killed him.
I think that's what happened.
Well, I'll enjoy your night. I work in 4 hours, so time for a nap. You have a good night there, Chad.
Cheers.
He's 3 of those hours is going to be fucking. Anyway,
he's going to be fucking for the next hour and 20 minutes. So
what does he even do now?
I think he runs.
Sure, if he's still listening, you can tell us.
I think he runs a store or something.
Well, that's
a store in the native reserve.
Yeah, I knew that. But
now he's in Regina, or is it Regina or Saskatoon? It's one of the two.
I'm pretty sure he mentioned Regina.
Saskatchewan.
Vagina.
On the other chat that I think most of you guys are part of, but you probably don't pay attention to. I think he's going to see if at some point he can get together with Chris Peters and do a review with him, and I hope he does.
Why?
Because it would be entertaining as all fuck.
That guy.
I don't think anyone can contact Chris Peters at this point.
I don't
Is he still
think
alive?
anybody.
Yeah, he's still alive, unfortunately.
He does the same thing as Ashley. Oh, is he a manager at a Princess Auto, or you sell shoes?
Or are you just fuck Ashley's wife?
You fuck Ashley Sexton's wife.
I mean, because good for you, sir, if you do.
He catfished his wife. That's the same thing as Ashley.
Maybe originally Ashley Sexton's wife really wanted like an albino, and that's that's what you give her on the side. Because we all know Chad. One of his talents is Chad can grow hair incredibly quickly. Ashley Sexton cannot at all.
Not in his face, anyways.
Oh well. He tried to trick her probably with his comb over in his wedding photos, but we know Ashley Sexton, you're going bald. As one bald man to another, I say embrace it.
Yeah, just do it.
The human thumb.
It's low maintenance. It takes me like 25 seconds to shave this bitch in the shower. It's pretty easy.
I want to bring Nick over to the dark side, but Nick still has beautiful hair.
I still have the fruit. The thing is,
get a haircut all the time.
This is fucking high maintenance. Like every 2 months, I have to spend $30 to get a fucking haircut.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you could just like
$30 for.
I could shave. Like how would I look bald? Actually, it's not bad.
Well, the magic cuts near my place is 36.
Take a picture of yourself, upload it to ChatGPT, and fucking say, "Make me bald." Because right now that's not really giving the full effect. But
Nick, how in the fuck do you spend $30 on a haircut every few weeks?
That's what it costs for a haircut.
That's how much it costs for a haircut nowadays, man.
I mean, back when I was
take it from a guy with hair,
it was $20. It was $20 when I stopped cutting my hair, and that was like 15 years ago. So,
I want to say
it
was like 15 for me, and like if I was lucky, my aunt and uncle on my dad's side, well, one aunt and one uncle, they're married, but we're both hairdressers.
It's a Princess Auto.
So I got a bunch of free haircuts, and then randomly, my mom cut my hair for the longest time too. Like I just had the hairstyle of like kind of keep everything short.
No wonder you're bald.
Up to the top. And like I do a kind of the spiky top look, and it was free, and like I can't recall the last time I actually paid for a haircut.
This is what I'm saying. It's like Nick just shouldn't cut his hair anymore.
You just cut this like.
I want Nick. You should fucking rock a mullet.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I should find my old high school photo and I show you what I look like with a mullet.
No,
get it down to your shoulders and just
Nick have a mullet. I've seen these pictures.
Get it down to your shoulders and just have like a barber like maintain it. You know, this like quick trim or whatever. Yeah.
Because then I'd have to go buy an IROC Z.
Oh, grow a full beard, you goatee bitch.
There you go. There you go, Nick. You could rock out. Get yourself a Camaro.
Rock out with my cock out.
Can you even grow a full beard, you little bitch?
No, it doesn't fill in right on the side. On the sides.
All right.
So I grow I can grow the goatee and shit. That's why I have, so I don't have a fucking baby face still.
I have to hold on to this. This is the best I can do.
My one coworker actually recently shaved his face. I went and saw him. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it's like you guys were around when I did the fucking November bullshit. And
yeah, we were all horrified.
Yeah, you
look like one of those aliens from. You look like one of those fucking aliens from Mac and Me, and it's just like, no, put the hair back on. God damn it.
Burger King.
The Paul Rudd go to in Conan. I like it.
Yeah. Just like goddamn.
Now you got me poking through. I'm looking to see if I can find my old scans folder.
I mean, I just feel like since Nick is getting thinner, he should really start rocking the long hair and just like, yeah, ladies.
Get the Fabio look on.
Not even Fabio. I'm saying you get yourself a cool guy look. Get yourself a fucking
Start shampooing my hair with Pantene Pro V.
Well, even that,
I use Fructis. It's great.
I want to say for the entire time I've known you, you have had the exact same hairstyle.
No, it looks
Yeah.
better.
It's not bad, but like, why not
Thank you, Radar.
try something new?
Why don't you try something new, Redbeard, with your hair?
Yeah, Radar. Why not, Carrie? Why don't you try something new? Like try having a new hairstyle.
I could buy a wig.
Find yourself a red wig.
At this point, you can do it, Dr. Phil.
What I'm saying right now, I could restyle my beard.
Well, why don't you fucking practice what you preach, man? You
I
try it first.
I can't, idiot. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know that's how stupid you sound right now.
No, get a hair graft. They'll take your ass.
When I was younger,
give your hair the Elon Musk treatment.
When I was younger, I had
millions of dollars on
hairstyle. I would try. I go to the barber with my dad or mom, whatever, and I'd be like, they gave me the book, and let me try that. I'd try different things. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, why not?
But you can't do that now, Nick. So your comment was stupid. He's right to call you an idiot.
And you just mentioned you have to go there once a month anyway. So, oh no, I got a bad haircut. I have to live with it for even regardless.
Yeah, Nick, you should grow it long and get yourself a fucking fuck band.
And
get yourself a fuck band with a fucking wizard painted on the side.
Wizard on the side.
Scott's known Nick a lot longer than I have. So Nick has just been stuck in this.
Am I the one that's surprised that Dan? I mean, yes, I know Dan is also hair challenged as well. Am I the one surprised that Dan doesn't take whatever hair he has and still have a ponytail? Because I feel that's what like a guy who thinks he's a rocker would like just to.
Oh my god!
If Dan was single, he would have a fucking ponytail.
Dan was single, he'd have a ponytail and be ready to mingle.
If he hadn't thrown his life away by getting married and having kids multiple times.
Be gentle with beard.
And we're live. Hey, Dan.
He's totally the fucking guy from like the comic book guy from Simpsons.
Yes.
Okay, guys, check the chat.
Go check. Okay, I'll go.
I'm not sure who Essie is, but thank you. I appreciate that.
But my shit one has a drinking problem.
Here's bald Nick.
ChatGPT took care of it.
I do the same thing as Ashley.
Oh shit! I gotta share this.
Wow, you look more like a
what the fuck?
Who's SEN?
Oh,
what the fuck?
ChatGPT took care of that for us.
I'm hoping that I'm hoping that picture
like Joe Rogan with a goatee or some shit.
I don't know what your head looks like underneath that hair, but I'm assuming that picture made your skull a bit bigger than it's supposed to be.
It seems a little larger than it should be. But I say, you know what? Big skull. Otherwise, I actually think Nick looks pretty good bald.
Honestly, it didn't look bad. I will say that it was not bad.
I think. I mean, he definitely looks like somebody you may want to not meet in a dark alley because it might break your legs and then violate you. But
there you go. Like Nick wants to up his intimidation game. Remove the hair. remove the hair, and grow the goatee about like 6 inches long. And you'd be a fucking terrifying.
I just want Nick in full like midlife crisis mode where he's got like long hair, he's got a fuck van with a wizard painted on the side, and he's just trolling the bars.
Fuck me so hard.
He's just doing his best fucking dude from Dazed and Confused impersonation there. All right. That's what I like about these high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do.
They just keep getting.
So you want
getting younger?
You want Nick to be a pedophile?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Nick should become a pedophile. That's right.
Yeah, just casually.
Well, like he gets really into feet.
yeah, a pedophile.
What the fuck?
JPEG.
Pediatrician file.
Yes.
JPEGger file.
Don't worry, baby. I just want to suck on your toes.
JPEGing file.
Right.
JPEGing file.
Let's just get you into my van and get your shoes off. All right.
I just want to make a quick little GIF.
I just want to take pictures of your toes, baby.
Hey, Carrie, did you ever see yourself while you sleep?
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
What is happening there? I don't understand.
Your entire head became a testicle, basically.
That's what you look like when you sleep.
But like, why is my headphones? I don't understand what's happening in that picture.
Like there's kind of me with mullet.
See, there you go.
They
Yeah,
say Photoshop double your head.
There's Nick with a cigarette in his hand.
Oh shit!
I'm like flipping through high school. The Scott.
Holy shit. He looked young once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is an old photo.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That's me. That's me and the Mia. I'm on the right.
No shit.
Guess who's on the left?
Scott.
That's Scott. That is fucking.
Man.
That's Scott in grade 7.
Look at those '80s glasses.
He looks like the nerd from the Wonder Years.
Well, he used to have the nickname Millhouse in junior high.
Oh, no.
Is a dark spot behind his head his hair, or is that just like something in the background? His hair isn't flipping out like that, is it?
No, that's his hair. He had the bowl cut back in the.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So it's not like again the spot behind his ear.
That's a dark spot.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah. So he had like the ball.
A black printer or something.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, his hair is like.
Did you guys double team that hot teacher?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, tell me
team.
more about the MILF teacher. Like, come on.
Does she still look like that today?
Well, there's Scott in high school.
Oh, such a nice.
Wow,
boy.
Scott
hasn't really changed much.
Scott
grew up to be such a nice boy.
I'm assuming Scott, if you're still watching and you still have this chin, never shave.
I mean,
Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
I got the same thing going on, man.
I mean, yeah, that's the same thing as Carrie is terrifying with no beard. And I generally think most people don't need a beard. I think people overcompensate by
It's
getting
me and
a
my
beard.
brother in
Carrie needs a beard.
1993.
I'm saying.
Your mother, when she's younger, looks a lot like
yeah.
Agnes's mother. They both have the same hairstyle and glasses.
Okay, so go back to Cool Guy Nick, the one who had the fucking mullet there and the thin and had the mullet. That's the guy you got to get back to. You're eventually going to be that thin again. So now you need to get the fucking hair length back going and go, hey, ladies.
I was 280 at one point. I'm down to 244.
Nice. Good job, sir.
Yeah, having heart attacks is actually a good thing.
Well, not really, but yes, there can be net positives from it if you do the right thing.
Yeah, I've seen this picture before. This is definitely the shaggiest Nick. Like we don't.
Yeah, this is the Nick that fucks.
I'd be interested to see without the hat, see how what's going on everywhere. But yeah,
this is the Nick that fucks. So that you need to get back to the Nick that fucks. That's
or again, just like I said, just why not try something different? I don't know, like.
Yeah, well, you try something, Redbeard. You can't grow hair anymore, but get a new hairstyle.
I could grow it out and have the Ashley Sexton fucking like friar look thing going on probably or something. That'd be
Ashley's one of those people that needs to be like, you're not fooling anyone. You need to just shave that shit. Come on.
So you guys have met. So I have a question. You guys have met Ashley in person. Some of you have.
I have.
He lives right beside my mom.
Yeah. So does he actually have like a bald spot on the back of his head, or is it just like the total like widow's peak receding thing that
he's got the
bald spot.
He's got the hair that goes all the way around like Friar Tuck, and then the middle is bald. Pretty much.
Okay, all right.
So that's why I'm like, Ashley, you got to just shave your head, buddy.
You can random question. I'm sure we've talked about this before. Lee, what is your hair situation if you were to attempt to grow?
At this point, it would probably come to about like here and here, like, but this whole middle part is like basically gone. I have a little little tuft there, like I could grow a horn, basically, kind of thing.
I was like that. I think my horn thing's basically gone at this point, but I had that for a while myself. Like I'm also like the sides, even I shaved it today, and I could already feel like the 5 o'clock fucking kind of
That's where I'm at. I think we have pretty much the same hairline.
Once I get to like up here, like if I let it go for a few days, like there is like the wispiest forest you can imagine kind of up here. If I was to let it all grow out, it would honestly look probably pretty hilarious. So
yeah, no, I would look horrifying at this point if I fucking tried to grow it out. So, yeah.
And do you shave yours in the shower as well?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
You have a mirror in there, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I have a waterproof electric razor. I just use them.
Oh, I still use a regular. Well,
I use throwaway blades and stuff like Mach Turbo or whatever, just for like fine tuning kind of thing. Because the shaver is like, you kind of like go around with it and it doesn't quite get everything. You feel your head. There's still some bumps here and there, and you just take the razor to it and finish it off.
Like I'm still in it. The Dollar Shave Club. I recently I paused my membership for a year because I have enough blades for ever right now. So I just paused my membership for a year again, and like it's like every couple of days I go in.
I kind of just wish the rest of it would fall out. It'd be great.
Yeah, it would be like that, and then this little area right here, underside here, and again, it takes me like a minute at this point.
If I like, I'm sure there's probably like a permanent LASIK surgery you could do or whatever to like get rid of it all. But
I found this 20-year-old video when I was searching for pictures here. It's
oh god,
was it VHS?
There's no audio.
Oh fuck! Suck here. I'll finally fix that.
Yeah, that's one of my prevalent hairstyles when I still had hair. It was just like, let's spike it up.
Yeah, me too. Again, like my mom did it. So like the sides were more or less kind of shaved. The top was left a bit longer, and I just spiked it. And
I've been shaving my head since high school. So once I came to the realization, oh shit, I'm actually kind of losing my hair. It was like no big deal.
I was shaving it like style for quite some time, and didn't really realize it was gone until it was like the Seinfeld episode where like the guy had the long hair and Elaine was like, grow it back. And still no audio, Nick. You're doing a great job. I have no audio. Do you guys have audio?
No. Like, is the video not on mute?
Audio?
But no.
The audio is okay. So hold on a sec. I shared it with audio. What the fuck?
I think you had the video itself muted.
No, I can hear it. Share screen. This is to share an entire screen. So, I see. There we go. Share audio. There we go.
Nick said, check this out. I said, no, it's not dirty. And I said, well, he's going to pull down his pants and show you his wang. Or no, his wiener. Yeah, pull down his pants and show you his wiener.
Oh, shit.
That's not the best part. It even grows.
Well,
I don't remember the context of that video, but Scott's talking about sharing his wiener.
That was very random and weird.
Yeah.
And all the Chris Pams just saw it.
For the amount of time it took to share that
rose
with
up
audio
in the air.
I was expecting something
It
a lot
blotted out the
more
sun.
humorous or...
It blocked the sun.
So, what size is she? Oh, about a C. C is for coochie. Good enough for me. C is for coochie. It's good enough for me. C is for coochie. It's good enough for me. Coochie, coochie, coochie starts with C.
And that's where the alcoholism started.
So juvenile.
Scott's drunk.
So
well, how old was that video? That was
from 3 years ago, right?
January 7th, 2006.
Oh,
so it'll be 20 years.
Almost 20 years.
That was 19 years, 19 and a half years.
And a half.
Of immature Scott.
I'm going to gather probably still a big fan of coochie.
Well,
that was about the time me and Guy started drinking heavily too.
Yeah, does Guy drink anything but coffee now?
I don't know what's going on with
geez, you don't know either? I'm wondering what the fuck this weird coffee Guy rebranding thing is. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
I have no idea.
Is he trying to make money doing this or something?
You're trying to make sense of me.
What the fuck is with Guy fucking continuing his bloodline? It should die with him.
What the fuck?
Not wrong.
And now he's made two of them that we know of. Like come on, Guy.
Yeah, and
Just
it's
like
a boy
I gotta,
too.
like, why do I
But
have to
anymore.
refriend you on Facebook? Could you just like delete some stuff on your old pro? Oh no, he said he lost his password or some bullshit. But like
How
fucking,
the fuck do you lose your password that you can't just fucking get it back through an email address or something?
he's French. Whatever. But,
Yeah.
It never happened to me, and I was able to find it.
Yeah.
but you're-
Radar's like, oh, that's French
You're-
racism there.
You're
Yeah,
fairly-
I'm
you're
more
But it's
fairly
funny because
Frenchy.
it's not me.
I'm more French than Guy. He lived in
I don't know.
Ontario all of his
I
life.
feel like you're more like
You're definitely way more bilingual than he is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Even though technically he's lived in Ontario, England land more of his life than mine.
But it's
Yeah,
just
well,
like
some people adapt better.
I got like he just posts this stuff in the chat about his like coffee ghee stuff, and like we're expected to know what's going on. I guess
I don't.
like I don't know what he's rebranding his entire life or something. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm not drinking beer anymore. I'm just drinking coffee. I guess.
Which is
Spectrum
probably
type.
even worse because he drinks like industrial amounts of coffee.
It's
gonna backfire on him at one point, I'm sure. But
I mean, yeah, coffee's not good for you. Like it's
especially all that caffeine.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe
But I
one
mean-
or two cups a day is fine. But yeah, if you're just
No, he drinks more than that.
I drink
I'm
usually
sure
a
he
cup
does.
of coffee a day. I'm fine with that.
I mean, yeah, but you also pepper that with like 18 fucking energy drinks too. So
No,
like
I don't.
you
Have
need
an energy, I'll have an energy drink on the weekends, and that's it.
you know how bad that is for your heart.
Yeah.
No
I
worse
don't
than
like
coffee.
energy drinks or
It's,
coffee.
it's definitely worse than
it's
the
it's a
coffee.
lot.
You're,
Well, it's a lot worse than coffee. But
You're worse
fucking
than the
full.
coffee.
You're fucking full
I
of
mean-
yourself if you think it's not worse for your heart than the coffee.
This is my energy drink.
yeah,
All right.
granted,
Energy drink.
beer's not great for your heart either, but it doesn't quite give you the same jolt. What you need to do is energy drink beer, energy drink beer, energy drink beer, energy drink beer.
That's
See,
worked
the-
so well in a
the
club
way I
setting.
do it. The way I do it is beer basically takes the place of like a meal. So like
That's true. You don't really eat all that much.
my body's processing the beer as if it's food. So I
I
feel
love.
like
I love. We got Russian Scott back here. That video is just before I grad with degree with computer science.
That sounded more like half Danish, half Dutch.
yeah,
They're all
that
fucking European.
I
Asian,
disagree.
I don't care.
you
The
do,
video is before
no.
with degree.
everything's good up until the last part with a degree with in
In
Computer.
computer science. with computer-
Scott
no.
who's bragging about his degree can't properly brag about his degree. I love it.
Degree with
I love you,
computer
Scott. I love you,
science.
Scott.
Yes, I'm invincible.
Oh, you know what? If you made any other reference to that movie, I probably wouldn't get it. But that's a
Yeah.
Goldeneye reference, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised Nick didn't pick up on
What
it.
is it with you? in movie
What were you
vehicles?
saying?
I'm
I was
invincible.
like, I did a little reference to
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye. Yes, I'm invincible.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
invincible.
invincible.
was it was the character that played that guy the same guy? I can't think of his name, but the guy that played
Boris.
Nightcrawler?
Yes, Alan Cummings.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I
It
was
was,
gonna say
it was apparently also a bunch of people are coming back from like those movies and like other things for the Avengers Doomsday and or the new Spider-Man movie. It's
Yeah.
looking like it's going to be pretty fucked up.
He like it's weird. Alan Cummings said like really good things about his experience filming for the new Avengers thing that like made him feel better about like doing the character again compared to doing the Bryan Singer movies where apparently the set and like just the shooting was super weird all the time because Bryan Singer was like always like strung out on
An
drugs
asshole,
and, like,
yeah.
and trying to rape
I heard
underage
this one was
boys
I heard this one was also a bit fucked up though because of like he wasn't sure who he was talking to and stuff. Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's an all-time great picture right there.
This is a ponytail, Dad.
Holy shit.
That
Damn
is,
it. That's so
my
good.
God. Oh, but yeah, sorry, going back to him. He said that like he didn't know who he was talking to. Sometimes like the lengths they're going to keep people from accidentally spoiling stuff is kind of crazy. It's sad to me that they need to do that stuff these days.
So do you think the news of the Ryan Reynolds Robert Downey Jr. fight is real, or if it's just like drummed up for publicity?
I didn't hear about that.
Apparently, they got into an altercation on set.
Really?
Oh, really?
I'd hope it's not anything crazy. But yeah, I don't want to drastically change the subject, but speaking of, you guys must have seen the shit with Rampage Jackson's son a couple days
Oh,
ago.
Jesus.
Yes. Yeah.
Like-
that
Yeah,
was,
Yeah, he
when
should be in
MMA
jail.
guys goes into wrestling.
He should be thrown to the sharks.
yeah. Why
that
hasn't
was-
been arrested yet? You got to wonder. But
That was absolutely some of the most insane shit. And I think the same day there was the attack on the reporters in Israel, whatever, that were like,
Yeah, it was.
and they're like up in the thing, and then they're just gone.
Yep.
That was like the word. Well, at the same time, when I was a kid, the internet wasn't what it was now. There wasn't fucking cameras. There wasn't cameras everywhere. But I feel like when I was a kid, the world wasn't this much of a terrifying, insane, batshit crazy.
it probably was. You just didn't see it.
Again, depending on where you were, but like it's coming more close to home. Like the States is it's civil war kind of on the verge.
The Republicans want a civil war, and they're going to get it.
It's like, and what if that happens? How long till it kind of starts spilling over into Canada and fucking I don't know. Like
I'm sure a lot of Albertans will fucking go over and want to fight for the states.
They're welcome to. Go ahead.
Please throw yourself on a grenade.
Yeah, please go throw yourself against the might of the American military and get your fucking ass shot off. You're just like those militia fucks who think they can fight the American government if they ever like took up arms to get the citizenry to the degree that an actual war or whatever.
You know what? Here's the thing: is things have always been shitty. I think everything's in your face now on social media. You can literally pop onto like Twitter and like fucking see video of people getting murdered and stuff like that, or beheaded or whatever. Like a lot of shit happened. Like, let's not forget it's only been what fucking 60, 70 years since it was pretty regular for black people to get lynched. And it's still fucking happened probably more recently than that in some states. So there's a lot of real shit things that have happened throughout history. It's not that things are necessarily worse. They're just more in our face right now. We have a 24-hour media cycle. Literally everyone with a cell phone can record everything that's happening. So a lot of shit that nobody ever knew about, comes to light nowadays.
At the same time, I feel like it is just getting kind of worse, though, overall.
I mean, fascism and stuff like that is definitely on the rise in the U.S. And when fascism is on the rise in the most powerful country in the world, it's gonna.
They are under a dictatorship right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what's scary about it is that it feels like they're whittling away at the threads of democracy in the U.S. right now.
They're the most
powerful country on earth.
It's like it's
time will tell if they'll actually have another election anymore. That would be the definition of democracy, is whether or not they'll have another election.
The thing about that is like fingers crossed.
You don't realize that Trump has Trump 2028 hats.
Oh yeah,
in his gift shop, and that's the whole thing about.
Videos circulating recently about Trump being in bad health and possibly, fingers crossed, going to die soon.
If he dies, it's not going to fix the problem.
If he dies. Well, that's true. If he dies, it's not going to fix the problem.
Him brought out all the racists, so no.
Like I don't know. Him dying wouldn't be bad. But
him dying would be nice, but it wouldn't fix the problem. Here's the thing: is Trump has a massive ego, and I think even the people pulling his strings have to work around his massive ego. If he dies, JD Vance is a fucking puppet. They'll just stick their hand right up his ass and they'll do anything they want. He doesn't have the ego that Trump has. So Trump dying may actually make things worse.
Okay, this is valid points.
So I mean, listen, I would love to see him die too. I'm just not sure if right now would be the best time for it.
I want to be there and actually I want to see.
But the whole thing is he's already got Trump 2028 hats made.
Oh yeah. Well,
So
no,
it's the whole thought. Like it's the whole thought. Like if he runs for a third term, that's against the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah,
that would be an alarm bell for an.
But
I feel like he's too old and he's too stupid to really pull autocratic coup off in the U.S. But he's making. Let me finish. But he's making the blueprint of it to happen in the future. So I feel like American dictatorship is on the horizon.
At the same time, the next if fingers crossed again, they do come to another election and they elect in some kind of, going to make things better again, Democrat. They can come in and undo everything Trump did,
but they won't.
With an example, that's the thing.
That's the thing is how much of it will they undo?
I'm saying they can. Like Trump using executive orders for every there's so much shit that is allowed in America that just like gerrymandering and it doesn't make fucking sense.
Unfortunately, at this point, the Democrats are just the slightly less bad guys. They're not really the good guys.
Yeah, but again, like if things can actually change down there, and maybe it can become, or I don't know. I'm just like trying to think of the future with it, but it's we're all fucked.
Also, in terms of the Trump 2028 stuff, like yes, of course, maybe he'll try to run again for another term. Let's not forget that Trump's major angle through all this bullshit is he is probably the world's most successful grifter. Yeah. And this is just another grift where he's just like, hey, followers who love me, here's new merchandise you can buy. And people will just buy his new merchandise and be like, yeah, Trump 2028. Even if he has no intention to, I'd be shocked if he's still alive in 2028, to be honest. Yeah. The chances of him running again, I would say, are slim to none. But he's going to make millions of dollars just selling the merchandise to his fucking idiot fan base.
And then most importantly, he's going to stay out of jail and make a bunch of money to give to his fucking shitty kids like Barron, who's probably going to run for politics at some point and, become a senator or some shit and probably try to run for president in the future. So
I feel those two older kids are way too creepy to run for anything. Then again, I don't know. Maybe MAGA people will like them, but they both have that pedo look.
I mean, they're probably as shitty as their dad is. Like they're the dumb, shitty sons that like are not being groomed for anything. Like Barron Trump is the one that he's grooming to be like his real successor. It's like, oh, look at Barron. He's like 18 feet tall and he's this alpha male kid. We're going to get him going.
Oh, well, the other two look like mouth breathers, and then he's probably more interested with fucking his daughter than, well, I guess grooming her to fuck him or whatever than anything else. Yeah. I mean, like he has, like, there's plenty of evidence that he finds his daughter attractive. So I mean, like, it's not in a fucking left field. Like,
there's a shit ton of creepy evidence that Trump wants to or did things with his fucking daughter.
If she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Dude. Fucking or then the numerous pictures where they're posed in just ways that no normal dad would ever pose with her daughter. It's
he's just a disgusting human being and needs a bullet in the face.
Creep,
but
super creep.
Apparently, American assassins can't fucking hit a target anymore.
You know what though? Like, well, then that's the thing too. Like the whole bullet, the when he got shot in the bullet in the ear thing. Like there's,
I'm at the point now where I believe that was just totally faked.
The way they did it, like he got hit, and then they got they got the reporters to come in. They lowered the flag into place. There's a bunch of sketchy ass, and then
shit. They convinced some kid with a mental illness to fucking pull that off, and knowing they would never hit him, and you know what, like.
He got full access to a rooftop where multiple people saw him and reported seeing him, and no one did anything until the last possible minute.
And the dude looked like Dan with a mullet, so I mean, it's not like he wouldn't. It's not like he wouldn't fucking stand out.
Some mouth-breathing shitty kid with a gun fetish that they gave an opportunity to, and he took it, or they might even just like threatened or bullied him into doing it too. blackmailed into doing it, whatever. But it was all set up. It's obvious fucking set up.
Oh yeah.
And usually I don't go for this conspiracy shit, but like that just feels like that was set up.
No, this one actually I think was a setup.
Now the other guy that took a shot
at him
at his fucking golf course there, like a couple months later or whatever the fuck it was, that one was obviously just some fucking lunatic who like got lucky and like got in there and didn't know what he was doing and shit. But,
well, God got lucky, but we didn't get lucky from that.
Yeah, but you know.
Again, like, you said you want a bullet to the head. I know. I want a bullet somewhere vital where he fucking he suffers.
Make
for a long time.
I mean, make Assassins great again. That's all I'm saying.
remember anything that happens to him.
Remember that goddamn movie with Antonio Banderas and Stallone?
If Trump was assassinated tomorrow, you'd have a splinter. You'd have the people who are pulling his strings who would now have JD Vance and they'd have their hand up his ass. But then you'd have the hardcore Trump people who would treat him as a martyr.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
There'd be two factions there that I don't think you'd want to deal with either one.
No, I want someone to put him down after he's not president anymore.
I can't comprehend the level of obsession. Like right now, I'm pretty happy with our current. Like, what's his fucking? Not even top of my head. Yeah, like he's not. I'm not hearing about it every day. He's boring. He's just fucking doing shit. Things seem to be going.
He's boring, but he seems to be trying to, work on world politics and our financial situation, tariffs, and all that stuff. And
I mean, he's a banker.
He's not. Yeah, that's the thing. He's not good. Well, good, however you want to phrase it. He's not good at advertising what he's doing, which is why I think a lot of people don't like him right now because they're like, what's he doing? It's like, no, he actually is working on a lot of stuff. Well, yeah, he's not the type of person that he's going to boast about it before he's actually accomplished it.
And I like it. That's how it was for so long. Like, I remember back in the day, like when Chrétien was president, was premier, was fucking prime minister and stuff. And like, and you'd see like, I remember like his little commercials with like his fucking red book and plan thing and stuff like that. And like, but well, the internet wasn't as prevalent or really a thing back then either. But like, you wouldn't see. I watched the news, I guess, more back then than I do these days. Now I scroll Reddit and stuff. But it's nice to not have someone who's like. Gandalf just threw that at me. Jesus.
But Gandalf wants us to shut up about politics.
It's just Gandalf's a PP supporter
in the States. Like every single
your cat Gandalf supports
every single fucking day for as long from when he wasn't president, while Biden was president. Like from the day he started campaigning, every single day. Verbal, disgusting, gross diarrhea has come out of his mouth every single day, and it's been all over the news every single day. And it's just nice to.
Well, unfortunately, the problem is with both prime minister and president, it ends up being a popularity contest. And I like Carney. I think he's doing some good work for Canada, but I think if people don't see him doing the good work, then it's going to be problematic. Everyone's going to say, "Oh, he's not doing anything. He's not doing shit," and that becomes the problem. And that's what somebody like Poilievre can latch onto. Let's not forget that Poilievre was going to win that election if it was against Trudeau, and Carney came in at the end, and people were like, "Okay, we're going to give Liberals one more shot." If Liberals don't impress people this round, I guarantee you, Poilievre, whoever takes his place, is going to be the next prime minister in another 2 or 3 years or 4 years, whatever it is.
Yep.
So. Unless I like Carney, I would like to see him. I would like to see him outwardly show what he's actually doing.
I like Carney, but I feel like he's not flashy enough, and that might not impress some people. Like I feel like he's doing some good work. He's the adult in the room, but at the same time, he's not a flashy person, and sometimes that's what you use to promote yourself.
Well, see that Trudeau was very flashy. Like he, like,
Yeah.
on the world stage, he
But
like
the problem with him is he didn't listen to
look at
anybody
our
either.
sexy PM and stuff, but yeah, but
Didn't answer
it
questions.
kind of
Trudeau didn't do any
Right.
favors to himself. He pissed off a lot of people.
like,
No, and
my
Trudeau
main
also
issue-
hung around way longer than he needed to. Like he should have been gone years ago.
My main issue with him, and would be with anybody in the House, and I can't even imagine why it's even allowed. But when they'd ask him the exact same question 55 times in a row, and he just like give a non-answer.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
notoriously bad.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be allowed. Like when you're in the House,
it's not like PP doesn't do that too, though. To be fair,
no,
Yeah,
Trudeau was bad.
Everyone
PB is
does.
going to be worse.
But I guess I just saw Trudeau probably more than anybody in video.
Yeah,
form.
well,
But
he was the prime minister.
But like
and when he was actually groomed to give an answer, he
it
actually gave very good answers. But
it shouldn't be allowed. Even when he was just obviously saying stuff on the top of his head, like his ability to flow from English to French, like Carney, his French is. I don't know how to speak French, but
nobody gives a shit about French.
From everything I've heard, it's not as well. But he still tries.
Yeah, he gives a shit about French, right, Radar?
He didn't know a damn thing of French, and now he's doing way better. Like he got really much better.
You know what? The fact he's making
my mom
effort
said about him, and she
points.
also said the same thing about Harper. Harper tried as well, but I hate Harper still because of what
Fuck Harper
stands for. But no,
all right.
Party is doing very good.
I'm gonna take this offline. So thanks for
All
watching.
right, we can be racist now.
Oh,
you can be racist and bigoted as much as you want.
Chris Peters killed those women, by the way.
We can show Nick penis online.
Oh, it's been a while. Oh my god. Woo!
Yay, penis.
Benus.
Dan